Hey there, Faithbox. Welcome back to day 16 of our Everyday Faith this month on the theme of empowerment. And today's Everyday Faith is a scripture that comes from Isaiah 42:16. And here it says, I will lead the blind in a way that they do not know. In paths that they have not known, I will guide them. I will turn the darkness before them into light, the rough places into level ground. These are the things I do, and I do not forsake them. It says here in this passage, God says, these are the things I do. This is a promise God makes to us as his servants. Guiding us in the way is just part of the character of God. It's simply who he is. As a child of God and his servant, we are entitled to this promise. When we feel less than, or when we find ourselves shrinking back out of insecurity or self-doubt, we must remember that we were chosen. We are cherished, and this promise from God to guide us, turn darkness to light, level the ground, and never forsake us is part of our inheritance as heirs to his throne as his sons and daughters. Remembering who he is helps us recognize who we are. We can stand firm, upright, confident, and empowered because God is our Father and we are welcomed in his family. I hope that you will take some time today to just sit for a moment and remember who God is. I think sometimes it's so easy for us to get caught up in our daily to-dos and all of our list of things we have to get done and feel this pressure and this burden. And when we sit for a second, remember who he is and remember that he will help us with everything that we're going through, even the smallest things to the biggest things. Remembering that helps us rest easier, helps us find peace and purpose in our day to day. So as you take some time today to remember that, just rest in that fact, knowing that he will turn darkness to light, he will guide us, he will level the ground, and these are just part of who he is. It's simply who he is, and it's because of who you are as his son or his daughter that you can have that strength and you can find that purpose in every single day. So remember that today. Take some time to just sit for a second and remember who he is. If you have some time, you can even post in the Faithbox app in our community connections section and let us know how you're doing that today. Are you reading some other scripture? Are you listening to a worship song? Or are you just sitting peacefully and in the quiet to remember who he is today? Do that today and take some time out of your day to remember who he is and who you are. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for the next day of our Empowerment Everyday Faith.